Alright, I can see that I will have to teach how to be foolish.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing good. Let's hop right into some StoneBlock, get everything started. Didn't want to interrupt that part of the song, but hello Fuzzball, Abby, Domo, Fat Pally, Shadow, Loud, Calm Your Tits, Revolver, welcome as well. I do hope you're all having a fantastic morning, or at least as good as possible. So I left the game on a little bit because I was doing some AFK farming for Awakened Draconium. As you see that I have over a stack of blocks, you could say I AFK'd for a fair amount of time. What I didn't realize was that it was going to produce this much red matter. So we got a lot of EMC. We have a lot of EMC. May you pick my brain on something? Absolutely, Fuzzball. Pick away. You have a cat on your lap? Oh. Oh, hello to the cat over there. Hello, Bastet. How are you doing? And Tenko, hello as well. Did I sleep? Oh, yes. A little bit longer than I should have. I woke up at about 11:20. But other than that, all is good. Still haven't gotten to play that frickin' Spider-Man game that I bought. I got to play it for one day. I haven't been able to play it yet because I've set it for free time. I think we'll leave it like that. So Mystical Agriculture is done. Storage, didn't I make one of these 16Ks? Oh, yeah, oh no, I made 64Ks. So I should probably make one of those 16Ks, huh? Just so I can unlock the whole thing. Has to be 12 of these. Let's do that again. 12 of these. No, it's not just playing me music, it's just weird stroke of luck or stroke of randomness. 1, 2, 3. And we need these combined with some of the improved ones, and I forgot about the cutting tool. And the silicon. Alright, 16K requires these. Let's craft 4 of these real quick. Okay, or 8. That works too. What is this pack about? Basically, think Sky Factory 3, but in a cave. That's pretty much what you get. It's very... It's a pretty simple pack. I wouldn't say it's a difficult pack in the slightest. But it's also just general fun. It's just a fun little pack to mess around with. And this should be done in just a moment. Let me get one of those 64Ks out. Ta-da! Cool, so all of refined storage is complete. Pop that away. Put the 64K one in there. Oh, weird. Oh well. We'll keep the 16K in there because I can't transfer it right now. It's simple, it's another take on Skyblocks. Yep, exactly. Skyblocks, but instead of void, it's stone. Went grid, you went AE2, both are great options for storage. Yeah, I went with the refined storage just because you never get that option too often. When I get it, I take advantage of it, just because it's a pretty cheap system to set up. But AE2 is better for auto crafting for sure. Now Wi-Fi stuff is better to stay with a... Wait. Wi-Fi stuff is better to stay with a wireless connection or go for a wired Ethernet type connection. You have the option for both, wondering what the advantage would be going wired if you go that route. Wired gives you a faster connection because if you're going wireless, then you have to go through both your modem and then your router, or you have to go through multiple devices before you can get to your system, and you're going wireless. So wired is the preferable option. You will see an improvement. It's just a matter of if that improvement means too much to you. I'd say put a wired connection on the connection you care about most. So for instance, I have a wired connection to both my computers. But then we have wireless throughout the rest of the house. Instead of creating out of nothing, you dig your way into space needed. Best for cave dwellers, yes, exactly. Modem routers and all the things that would block the radio waves on the way to your PC, exactly. Your cat likes attacking cords, so you hope he doesn't attack your headphone cord when he's on your lap. Yeah, that would not be good. Might I recommend wireless? I really wish I was sponsored by this company at this moment, because every single time people talk about wired headphones, I'm like, no, you should get wireless like these ones. My glasses are messing up my headphones, which are messing up my hat right now. There we go. We're good. Everything just feels a little bit off. It is off. I was right. There we go. Right about there-ish. I don't know. Hello, Derpy Bud. How you doing? We'll go for wired. Only problem you have now is getting another Ethernet cable before wifey gets home tomorrow and hiding the one she bought. The one she has a slight problem. What's the problem with hers? Even there's a big difference in speed between wired and wireless with your PC right next to your modem and router. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have the best connection, your modem and router can sometimes, or your modem, router, system, whatever, can sometimes still provide a decent connection, but it's best just to go wired. Doing alright? Glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Your landlord won't let you wire your PC to the free internet? What? Weird. Less than 5 meters from PC to modem, but she got a 60-meter Ethernet cable. Why? Why? You want to wrap it around the room a couple times before plugging it in? I think we need to make another one of those energy condensers. And that's going to require making the alchemical chest. which we should have most of the resources for. Yeah. So we need another diamond lattice, some more diamond lettuce. Oh shit, I made a crystal chest. I needed to make a diamond one. Well, I need the crystal chest anyway, so it's fine. Told her to bring her glasses the next time she goes shopping. Good idea. It's like, I thought it said 6 feet, or 6 meters. Plug it in, plug it in. Oh, I gave you an extra chance and you failed. Why not make red matter cubes? It's a good point, Tenko. I just didn't expect to get that much in the amount of time that I was setting that up, to be honest. I just had it running overnight. Actually, I didn't even have it running overnight. I had it running for like a couple hours. There we go. Well, one is better, red matter or dark matter? Red matter. Red matter is made from dark matter. When Mango said you looked away, nothing of importance. She's scary when shopping, besides she got it on the way home from work. I see. She means well, but she used to free trap disks from her old PC by jabbing a kitchen knife into the tray until something clicked. Sometimes she would remember to turn off the PC first. Oh god. That does not sound good. There we go, a couple of those. Let's do some more. Alright, 5 energy condensers, and we need a total of 4 of them in order to make the transmutation table, which I believe is today's goal. It looks like I've got pretty much everything I need for it, except for pixie dust and night slime and possibly the neutronium and HDPE. I can make this pretty easily. We'll just make that. Let me go check to see if I have enough neutronium. This does not look like it's going to be enough. No. And unfortunately, the neutron collector, even though it's made out of all things EMC, does not actually have an EMC value of itself. That sucks. Alright, well, let's get the blocks required for it. Redstone, iron, quartz, and matrix ingots. Run low on diamonds. Oh, allergies getting you too, Bastet. It's never fun. Holy diamond lattice, that's a little much. Okay, calm down. Calm your tits. Well, bless you times however many times you sneezed. Hope they add the Swordcraft Guild Wars story next on Shadowverse. What's that story about? Let's do this. So 5, 6, 7. Wait, that's 8. Oh, okay, whatever. Red StoneBlock, make a bunch. Iron block, make a bunch. Quartz block, make a bunch. I'll be back. Bam. So if I'm putting that there, I should put the neutron collector stuff somewhere near it. Maybe like in the wall behind it, but I don't want to limit the amount that we can produce for these. Maybe we can just take this away. I mean, I'm probably never going to use it. The red matter armor, red matter katan, and morning star away. I will use those, I just don't want to use them right now. Check F7. We're clear over here? Oh, interesting. I'll put a torch anyways. How many neutron collectors would be enough neutron collectors? I doubt that number actually exists, so let's do it here. Whoops. Key, and I need some tape. I wonder if a compacting drawer works for this. It does. I mean, kind of. That's not really what I wanted. There we go.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me. Fuzzy with the host, thank you very much, man. How you doing? It's good to see you. And hello, Silent, as well. Good to see you, man. No diss me? Okay, I will make sure not to diss you. Will do. 2, 3, 4, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this one right here. I have been busy a little bit. I've been working hard to make this. You're doing well, glad to hear it, man. Make some more of this. So far from the other story, you think the Swordcraft is going to be in the Counter Solari Guild. No clue what that means, but cool. Sounds interesting, whatever it is. I'll have to go back and look at the pictures that you posted in pics. Kind of understand it a little bit better. Let's make more of these. Did not hear what? Did not hear what? Wait, did not hear that, did not hear what is what I meant to say. Instead of just saying did not hear what twice. Hello, Yusuf. How you doing? Restarted the game and gave yourself a tablet? Cheating? Cheating much? I'm in the process of working towards a tablet, and you're just like, yeah, it's fine, dude. Let's get the crafting table over here. You gave yourself an XP box holder. The experience solidifier? Glad to hear you're doing fine, and welcome. Are you new to Twitch, or are you new to this channel? You gonna play this pack? Awesome, Bastet. I do hope you enjoy it. Just a box to hold XP. It's a mod you found. Oh, interesting. If you're looking for a mod that does a good job holding your XP... Ooh, it's laggy over here. This Experience Obelisk would be your best option. That's from Ender.io. I wonder if the farm is going haywire or something. No, farm is good. Turn it off. How about our coal chicken over here? Yeah, he's produced more than we need. Trying to hold back a sneeze. If you got the right guild name, the Counter Solaire should be the Guild of Assassins. Oh, interesting. Sounds like that could be fun. Extract always active, extract always active. What am I missing? Iron blocks. More iron blocks. Actually, I'll take those first. Also more redstone blocks. And while we're at it, let's make some more quartz blocks as well. I assume it pulls out of the bottom as well. There'll only be one way to find out. Excuse me, sorry about that. Gonna want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I missing now? Oh, more crystal matrices. Got it. Put a few stacks of red matter in there to produce more. So far, the only two stories not in Guild Wars is Swordcraft and Yuan Portalcraft story. Maybe there would be some things that are non-existent in it because it's just a Guild Wars. We don't know. That's a lot of crystal matrices. Maybe a few more than we needed. Neutron collectors are so easy to make when you can get all the resources from an infinite supply of them. Extract always active. Extract always active. Extract always active. Extract always active. And that looks to do all of them. Did I find an excellent way to harvest EMC yet? Yes, indeed. These roosts with 10-10-10 emerald chickens. Each one of the roosts has 16 10-10-10 emerald chickens inside of it. And they are all producing emeralds. So you can see in here, emeralds are just stacking up pretty quick. Oh, you've only liked one so far? Oh, that's not good. Let me go see what neutron stuff we have. Why does it only say we have 5 neutron nuggets? If we have 1 neutron ingot, wouldn't that mean we have... Oh, I guess it's just how it shows it in here. Shows the ingots, the additional nuggets, and then the additional piles. Got it. It's not like amount of this, amount of this, amount of this. Which I believe there is a key for that. Stored quantity. There we go. I'd like to see that. The quanta key, if you may say. Hello? It's not working? Oh. Damn. Something I just realized that looks pretty creepy. If you look on the mini-map, let me zoom in a little bit. That might be zoomed in a little bit too far. But on the mini-map, does that kind of look like Password's head? The 2 white lines, the blue line above, and then like black above that. I saw that and I thought it was just a giant mob. And I was like, what kind of mob is that? Then I realized, oh no, it's just the water that I have in my system. We need 2 more of these. What are we low on? Low on iron again? There. Okay. So this should hopefully be working on making all of our neutrons, all our neutronium, all that type of stuff. Let's just bump these up a little bit.
I don't care, baby, by the way.
I could probably sit here all day and just continue to try and push that, but it's not really going to get me anywhere. We got 15 nuggets in total, and the amount that I need for this recipe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 28 in total. Found a furnace on a stick mod. This actually is handy. Yes, there's a furnace on a stick, and there's a crafting table on a stick. Both are pretty cool. So 28 nuggets in total, and we currently have 15. So hopefully that builds up while I'm building the rest of the resources for this. The crafting table on a stick comes from the mod Actually Additions.
If you feel like that's what you want to do.
You have to have all the extra slabs just for the crafting table? No, you could just get the crafting table. There's probably a mod that does that. That's just the only mod I know that does it. Oh wait, the furnace goes inside. Your cat is sleeping now. Oh.
That's what you want to do.
So that'll craft that one up, and then the last one is just a bunch of glowstone and a piece of red matter. So you and your friends are looking into a modded Minecraft server to start, but with a town/community where you can't do everything alone. You need to trade with other players, like divide into miners, forestry, and so on. Is there any mod out there that exists for these kind of things? My first, the first place I go with that, Topax, would be Mine Colonies. The mod Mine Colonies, or the official Mine Colonies mod pack. This one right here, Mine Colonies Official. Basically what it is a place where you can build up your own town. You can build a miner, you can build a lumberjack, you can build your town hall, your defenses, everything like that. But I'm not quite sure if it would be what you're looking for, where you want each person to have a certain task. Maybe this would be your best place to start, though. Give Mine Colonies Official a try, see if that works. If it doesn't, maybe you can, maybe we can find something better. Hello, Evil Kazoo. You can have Top Bit Donator. You can indeed enjoy your first place gold medal. Thank you very much for those biddies. On your little world, Kiddo found the chicken egg storage room, then promptly filled her inventory with nothing but eggs 3 times before giving Mom a nice surprise when she logs in. Just wall-to-wall chickens in her cottage. I'm sure she's going to be thrilled to see that. So we've got this one, now we need quantum storage units. Which I made 1 of, so we can make 4 of. Is there anything else I need to make in here before I can make this? No. So I can start putting these in place. Need the Ender Star. Definitely look into Mine Colonies, thanks so much. You usually rush when playing, so that's why we want to divide it so we can each have specific expertise, so we can progress together. I mean, you can work in your own colony as a group, so that would probably be a situation where you'd enjoy it. I really do hope you do enjoy it. But glad I could be of assistance to you. Hopefully you have fun. So we need Night Slime, Evil Infused. Night Slime I don't think I have yet, but I could probably make that. It requires liquid purple slime, seared stone, and molten iron. How do I make a liquid purple slime? With a purple slime ball. How do I get a purple slime ball? You don't. Yeah, you really don't. Manulin and a pig iron chicken to breed this. Night slime does not look nearly as easy as I was hoping. Maybe there's some slime islands in the mining dimension. Only one way to find out.
He then woke upon which seemed to be a spaceship and was greeted by a female voice. Her name was Zara. She took him back in time to help change the right from wrongs, to save the future.
What
She told him
the fuck?
one who can save the world.
Oh, it's because I was in the beam.
Completed his journey
Oh, that confused me so much.
to take him back home. But there was a malfunction with the ship.
Oh, that's weird.
A place called the Outlands.
Alrighty, Dexy. Hope to see you back soon.
Some people say the stories are not true, and that this man does not exist. I can tell you that he does. And he has a name. His name
Looks
is
down, sees dog sleeping on a pillow. Oh.
Check, please.
Holy shit, Fat Pally with the 500 biddies. Holy shit, man. Thank you very, very much. Let's get some chance queues open for you right now. Thank you for that follow as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much, man. Of course it starts raining. Damn it. Here we go. Oh, old fishing rod. Pally's giving me his old rod. Jerry! How you doing, Jerry? Here, you want this rod? No? 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 Okay. Fine. Suit yourself. Oh wait, these ones pick something up. Here, come pick up your rod. Based on your name alone, you're getting banned. Remote open, here we go. Oh, nope. I'm not gonna deal with that. Flight is a savior for that. Next one. Ooh, another watering can. Cool. It never actually flips the table. It just places the table down. Huh. Well, thank you very much, Fat Pally, for those biddies. Really appreciate that, man. Would any of these guys have slime? I doubt it. Maybe in one of the blacksmith places? Ooh, he doesn't have slime, but he has dynamite. And it has an EMC value. Well, we're gonna save that for later.
Oh God! What's wrong now? My Walkman had it.
Nah. Slashu is back again. I think you kind of have to do that as a separate comment. I'm sensing a severe lack of slime islands. Not working very well. But welcome back, Silent. Ooh, heart container. This has an EMC value. It's a high EMC value, but it is an EMC value. So you can possibly combine a bunch of those together. Thank you, man. Thank you. You're so full from dinner. That is a good way to be after dinner. What'd you have for dinner? Wonder what Minecraft biome is going to be updated next. Well, the votes all appear to be good. They did say no matter which one gets updated, it's a matter of which one gets updated first. All three of them will be updated eventually. It's not like with the mob release. When they pick one, the other two are going away forever. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, is my volume off in this? It is. Almost a full hour and I've had the volume off. Some Chinese food. Delicious. What biome do I want updated? Based on the amount of stuff they'd be adding with the Savannah one, I'd say Savannah. But I think the desert is definitely due for an update. I just think the things that they're adding, or the things that they're saying they're going to add with the Savannah, are way more impactful. Like, they're adding termites, which would have an interesting effect, and that would be like the first type of bug that's in Minecraft Vanilla. Silverfish don't count, in my opinion. And then the ostriches digging their heads into the ground look pretty cool. Want the one with the foxes, and I hope you can make them as a pet. It would be cool to have one of the foxes as a pet, yeah. They're all good additions, so I look forward to seeing them all in Minecraft, which they will be, just take some time. Wifey was telling you about the new Predator film coming out, your brain fell asleep, and you said, wow, another film about your mother? Wifey may be pissed with you as she hung up on you. Whoops. Someone's sleeping in the doghouse tonight. Or if the campfire is going to be a block, it would be interesting. Be curious to see how they plan to have a placeable campfire. Already put the heater on in the shed? Good. CC Alicot an exception rendering a block, see the log for info? No, I don't care. I wonder if there's a way to get that slime sapling. Loot bags. Loot bags offer. Oh, you know I might actually already have it then. Or does it only come from rare loot bags? If it only comes from rare, then we're going on a rare loot bag opening fest. Welcome back, Kadexi. How you doing? Oh. Game does not want to cooperate today. Fuck you and your FPS. Okay, so these cyclic hearts I want to make a bunch of, because I assume...
Notice me, senpai! Notice me!
Let's break it down into that. Shadow, thank you very much for that host. Yep, that increases my hearts, so let's replace it with this. And let's nom the fuck out of some hearts. How do you get coins though? Just by hanging out in the stream, by following, hosting. You can take part in the slot machine games where you pay 100 Coco coins and the chance of winning, I believe it's 2,000. Yeah, there's many ways to earn additional Coco coins. Subs earn them at a 3 times rate, so you get a bonus from that. And bits and donations also give you a boost to them as well. Oh, rip your Coco coin, Silent. How many Coco coins do you get from hosting? I believe it's set to 10, because you can do it like every day. go on a loot bag opening feast or fest, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I also need to make a bigger chest. Exclamation point Cocoa to see how many Cocoa coins you have. It appears like this area is what's causing lag. Oh, we have an overflow of items. That's why it's lagging. No wonder the game doesn't like me. Is it not picking them up? There. Hello, some random person. How you doing? How do you make me open a chance cube? Exclamation point shop. Or sorry, exclamation point store rather, opens up the store command. You can head on over there and redeem your chance cubes, or redeem your cocoa coins for chance cubes. You just click on the item you want redeemed, you hit redeem item, and bam. How do you join this server? Sadly, this is not a server. This is single player Minecraft. I haven't set up a server. I do have a sub server, but is currently kind of not being used, really, because we're waiting on a new mod pack to come out. A good mod pack worth adding to this. Just haven't had a great one yet. This one's not long enough to add. Hello, Devin. How you doing? Okay, trash these. Could always add my mod pack to the server. It doesn't run very well. It needs a lot more improvements than it currently has. It's just not good. Adrenaline is pumping. Topic. Overdrive. Blockbuster. PayPal. filling it back up so fast. I just want to clear out the lag. There's no fate. Take control. Oh god. Every single time I clear it out, it's like, oh, you wanted it filled back up? Here you go. Gonna listen to you while you're on your lunch break? Well, thank you very much, Logan. Thank you for popping in. I could always add my mod pack. Yeah. Work a 2-hour shift every day on the work week, and today you have a half an hour worth of work to do. So the last hour you spent cleaning off shipping envelopes and organizing them by size. You got 3 boxes full of them to 1. Nice. Well done compacting them. Okay. Are we good now? Have we calmed it down? Yes. Good. Finally. Took long enough. Maybe add more drawers and lock them. I just don't want it. Like, the drawers here are mainly just a buffer. And normally this wouldn't happen. It's because I left it on overnight and I forgot to, like, disable the farm. Which is also why we have 45,000 loot bags stored. There we go, purple slime sapling. Done. Problem solved. Got what I needed. Should make another one of these hopping bonsai pots. Just use a chest for the time being. Can I acceleration wand this? Doesn't look like it. Oh, but I did make it produce something. Maybe I can. It just doesn't register visual. Yep, I can. It just doesn't register visually. That's what I was looking for. Unfortunately, none of them have an EMC value, so I'm just gonna have to keep smacking it with a wand. Usually quite lucky when you gamble, then I wish you the best of luck with the slot machine. It is a bit of a fickle bitch sometimes, though. Wonder if there's going to be any new trees in the next update. It looked like it, considering all three of them appeared to have different style trees. What might be possible, though, is the fact that instead of making new trees, they're just going to make the acacia sapling, they'll make a 2x2 variant. Spruce sapling already had a 2x2 variant, so they won't probably change anything there. But then maybe also have... well, they said there were going to be... what are they called? Palm trees. Palm trees in the desert biome. So, might see some palm tree wood. Or they might just use jungle wood. Hello, Optimus. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Also need to quickly do one of these. You're good and a bit shook on the Bowsette meme. Shook in a good way or shook in a bad way? It's now branched out further than that, by the way, if you've checked Twitter recently. It's gone Bowsette, Luigiette, frickin' all the Koopa kid-ettes. Thwompette, yes, Thwompette was great. The Booette. You like to see a Mirage spawn in the desert biome? That would be cool. That would be very cool. Yoshette. I think I only saw one of those. Yoshette lays eggs. Okay, so that's 5 blocks of seared stone. Night slime also requires... Look at purple slime, molten iron. What? Just look up online Bowsette. You'll figure out what we're talking about. Basically, someone made a crown, or Nintendo made a crown that if you put it on Toadette, it turns Toadette into Peach. And the internet, Twitter in general, well, Twitter, probably Tumblr, but mainly Twitter, took that and went crazy with it by saying, what if we put that crown on Bowser? What if we put it on Thwomp? What if we put it on Boo? What if we put it on Luigi? What if we put... Anyone. Anyone. You may regret it once you see it. You may not, but you may regret it. It's a great item for the Mario universe. Is it? I didn't even see its use. All I've seen is the freaking meme. How many night slime ingots do I actually need for this? 8. So that should be enough then. Wonder what happens if Peach uses the item. It would just turn Peach into Yeah, that would be confusing. Peach gets thick. Wasn't there Birdoette as well? Couldn't find a lot of NSFW versions on the Nintendo Waifu subreddit. Surprisingly, a lot of NSFW ones just end up scrolling by on Twitter. Captain Toad. Turns into Tomb Raider Toad. Gotta get those triangular toad titties. Do I need 4 of these to make this? No, I just need 1. Okay, cool. So Night Slime's not gonna be that big of a deal. Dry bonnet. That just doesn't sound right. It's just dry bonnet. It's the new way to see something. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. Dry bowette. Bone set. You're gonna leave now? Alright, a deck Steve. Ooh, 3 neutronium ingots already. Holy shit. We might have enough. Yeah. Yeah, we have enough. So wanna see. There we go. So that's the exterior of it. Now we need HDPE sheets, which are not going to be fun. Bowsette should be canon. Team Bowser has no females. No, they do. In Mario Odyssey, they have the bunny ones. So I have to make a pressurized reaction chamber. Rosalina or the Starmies? For what? Dry Bowser and Dry Bones become a skeleton version of Peach. Use the item. I guess so. Again, this is just what Twitter has decided is now going to happen everywhere. Day of the Dead theme peach for Dry Bones and Dry Bowser. Interesting. That's what I need, the metallurgic infuser. Ooh, am I running out of inventory space? Error. Oh, problem solved. Allergies are acting up today. Not fun. I don't know how long it'll take for someone to make the Smash characters use the Peach item. I mean, you could probably look it up. You could probably find a lot of them already. Fuzzy Domo, thank you very much for tweeting the stream out. Donkey Kong Kongette. Don't you mean Diddy Kong? Oh yeah, I guess I should put these evil infused ingots inside there now. And the night slime. So these go here, 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 and here. I need to get dark matter as well. And these go here. Is there a sneaky way to get Dragon's Breath other than the vanilla way? No, I don't believe there is, Starfish, unfortunately. What if Toad used the item with his name? Toad hit. Oh yeah, dark matter. That's what I needed. Does Dragon's Breath have an EMC? It does not. No. Oh wait, it does. Oh shit. Okay, so there's technically a way to make it other than collecting it from the dragon. However, you still have to collect the first one from the dragon. It didn't when I last... Oh, that may have been because I was looking at the Ender Air. Not the Dragon's Breath. There we go. So now we just need HDPE sheets and pixie dust and we're done. Difficult part about that is because it's expensive as fuck to make both of those. That's alright. For the tag game on the sub server, the tag game was never a good choice. What's missing from the bottom? A dynamic tank. Well, we've got that now. How many of these pressurized reaction chambers do I need? That's one. That one's fine. And that's two. Two in total, so we gotta make another one. And I also have to make 2 enrichment chambers. Fuck it, I don't know why I'm not just doing this. There's one. And there's 2. Missing. We've already got the dynamic tank, so that should be everything except for the advanced alloy, or the alloy, or whatever you call it. Enriched alloy, that's it. Gonna need a crusher. I wonder if the tag dog is still at spawn. If the tag dog is still at spawn? What? So we need a rotary condensator. Don't remember when you named a dog tag, when you tried to tag me. No. I don't remember it. Looks like almost all the machines. I'm gonna be right back and take a quick bathroom break. Let's leave it. Let me just put something in here so we can start producing something. Red matter blocks. Let's let it produce. We'll sit here, watch it produce. Be right back. Enjoy the music. Alright, I am back. Oh, now I remember. You named a dog tag. You didn't name a dog tag. You named a dog tag. You named it tag. I got it. Thank you, Buzzball. Also, Optimus, since you were mentioning it to me, let me quickly get a link for you. Because I was checking Twitter. And just gonna copy link to tweet. Whisper it your way. You're welcome. It's regarding the Bowsette thing, so if you're interested in that, let me know. I can whisper it to you. I just don't want to post it publicly. For anyone that's like, ooh, I wonder what this link is. Oh my. So, is this everything we need? No, we need the electrolyzer. The electrolytic separator, rather. Because that turns water into hydrogen and oxygen. Yep, that's what we're looking for. So I need osmium dust and gold. Ow. Don't take my osmium. Damn it.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me. Feed out with the host. Thank you very much. How you doing? So we got the electrolytic core. We can make the electrolytic separator now. And that should do it for our machines. Ooh, this has an EMC value. Well, that's good to know. Let me just grab one of these. Just let that sit there for a while. Just hit the section of regrowth where they add in Academy Craft or whatever it is. Ooh. I never really looked too far into Academy Craft. I don't think I ever made it that far in regrowth because of my my pack was starting to break down, or my server was starting to break down at that point. They didn't open the can of worms, it's still sealed, and it was thrown at you. Ouch! Not fun. So I guess we'll go over here, get a big open space for some work with mechanism. I need more torches. Let's head on over to here. Make sure nothing can spawn. Cool. There we go. So one of the first things we're going to need is the Endervoir thing, which I think we can remove from here and just use it. Yeah, we've already got enough of this tiny dry rubber. I do need a bucket, though. Buckets. start it with the electrolyzer. I honestly don't know where. Let's see. So HDPE pellets require oxygen and liquid ethylene. If they require oxygen, that means I'm going to have the electrolyzer near the end process. Liquid ethylene has to go through a rotary condensator. Also has to go through the PCR with biofuel, and we get biofuel from crushing up plants of certain kind. Pumpkins make 6, so we might do pumpkins. Yeah, it looks like pumpkins are the best ones. Oh, whoops. Ow. Good, we've got a pumpkin. Let me grab an energy condenser. And we've got nether stars sitting over there, so we should be good for EMC. Gonna go cook. Alright, Bastet. Have a good time cooking. So this doesn't need to be connected to anything except to power and to extract the crushed stuff from the crusher. So I can put this here. I can put a energy condenser up here, making pumpkins. And we get one of those item transfers. Item translocators, rather. Just got a single worded text from wifey. Fuck her. She's still stuck in traffic. Why's she blaming you for that? You're not the one making her stuck in traffic. So then this is the biofuel. That biofuel needs to go into a PCR to make the ethylene. PCR requires hydrogen and water. To get the hydrogen, we need the electrolytic separator. So I'm thinking we put the... Sorry, PRC, not PCR. I think we put the PRC right here, and we put the electrolytic separator here. Oh, but it only extracts in one specific direction, doesn't it? Hydrogen that way, oxygen that way. Hydrogen what we need? Hydrogen is indeed what we need. Oxygen will have to come out this way though, so... Maybe I could do this. Oh god damn it, it took the frickin' thing and trashed it. For the time being, let's go active with signal. Energy cables in under here. Now I need some item transfer and some fluid transfer. has an EMC value, so we're good. So does that. Hello, Stan. How are you stuck? What'd you do? God damn it. Took my freaking item transfer item duct thing and I trashed it by accident. Where's an item duct that I'm not using?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Your cat is on your lap? Oh, that's why you're stuck. I see. Too bad. Deal with it. Your cat is going to be there until your cat does not want to be there. That's how cats work. So it's just a matter of waiting for them to be fed up with sitting there. Hello, Silent. Yeah, that's, Wait, why am I saying hello to you? You're here just as... Oh, are you coming back? Is that it? I'm like, why are you using the hello command? I am confused. I'm very confused. So let's make this extract always active, make this insert. And can I make item insert in the bottom? Don't I have this set to insert? This set to extract? Oh, is this one not set? Okay. There we go. So now that's put it into there. Now we need hydrogen and water going in there. Water I can do pretty easily. Just gonna set up one of these endervoirs down here. That should fill it with water. And then gases will come in the side. Oh, come on. Just hold shift. Nope. Need a wrench. Yes, indeed, Spooky. I'm working on making some HDPE pellets. How does one wait a week for his anime series to update by watching other stuff than anime? Doing anything else, playing games, watching streams, watching YouTube, anything. I know it's tough, just watch other shit. Don't just come here to complain. All the other stuff is watched. You haven't watched this? You always hate that part. It's a pretty annoying part, to say the least. Just because you watch someone else do it doesn't mean you've seen this way. I've done it differently. There's no way that they've built the exact same tunnel I have and done all the stuff the same way I have. What's the mechanism pipe that transfers gases? That's fluids. There's gases. Pressurized tube. Oh yeah, I need the configurator. And I assume this is not going to work as a regular wrench how I want it to. To connect those? No, okay. Damn it. I need a Yeta wrench. Or a crescent hammer. Excuse me. What mod pack is this? This is StoneBlock. There we go. Oh god, that's loud. Someone turned on the frickin' jackhammer. There we go, hydrogen going in, and now we should get ethylene! Yay! Now we have to turn the ethylene into liquid ethylene, which requires a rotary condensator. Let's set the back of this, which I would assume is this one, to be output. Yeah. Needs to be set to condensating, which it is. Needs some power. Which it now has. And this needs to actually output. There we go. You've never played a video game before? Never. Never at all. So it's making liquid ethylene. Liquid ethylene gets combined with a PRC and some oxygen, as well as the substrate to make HDPE. And we get the substrate from right over here. Yes, cool. So now
Oh my god!
the pressurized reaction chamber can go here. I can make fluid conduit go from here. Thank you very much for that follow, by the way, Spooky. I appreciate that. This is a gas, though, so the gas will go here. That should be the yellow. Oh wait, liquid ethylene is the yellow, this is red. Okay. So side config for gases, make this red. There we go. Extract always active. This set to insert. We got liquid ethylene, we have oxygen, now we just need the item conduit. We've already got insert on there, so we've kind of used up every single one of the possible available spaces except for the top, which is going to make this look ugly, but at this point I just want it to work. Extract always active. Let's make item config, this is output. Side config, item top is input. Set this to insert. Ta-da! Does it have power? No, it should probably get that as well. There we go. So now the HDPE pellets need to go into an enrichment chamber, which I believe I can just set up right here. Have another one of these item conduits. And then turn the back to be output. Extract always active. Insert. Side config, make that the input. There we go. Ta-da! Do you get a follower sound? You do. It should have played it. Let me just log into Streamlabs.
Oh my god!
That one. That one's the follower one. It did play. Alright. HDPE sheets are done and being made. There's only one more thing we have to do. And that is Britannia. Let's open this up. Let's get ready for some Britannia setup. Would it be easier for me to just make Terra Steel through Terra Steel chickens? Would that be faster? Requires a Prismarine and an Ender Pearl chicken, neither of which I have, but this is a Diamond and a Netherwart chicken, both of which I believe I do have. Oh wait, no I don't. So I need a brown and a glowstone. Glowstone is yellow and nether quartz. I might already have glowstone. No. Wait, why would I go through there? Just make more seeds. HDPE pellets or sheets have to go around here, so we should have that no time at all. Speed this the fuck up. And baby. What baby did they have? Glowstone chicken. Nice. First run. First try. Now you use the glowstone chicken with a cocoa brown chicken. Shouldn't take very long to make that. Egg, which we only have 1.5 thousand of, so I gotta be careful with these eggs. Terrasteel chicken, ender pearl, prismarine. Prismarine is emerald and water. Okay, so we're a little bit close to there. Snowball, just blue and log, and I think we've already got a log one. How do we make the water chicken? Snowball, which we're already working on. Gunpowder is sand and flint. Let's get those ones breeding up. Go grab that log chicken. Good thing I didn't kill him, because I was tempted. I'm looking for. Actually, could I take this chicken egg out? Does it have an EMC? It does. So I could do this. And just throw them until I get one. There we go. Animal abuse, just survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. No Mark II, but for the energy condenser, no, not yet. It's probably an easy upgrade, I just haven't done it yet. Sent some foul deeds in progress. Yes, indeed. Quite foul. I question how close we truly are to getting that Terra Steel chicken, because it doesn't seem like too difficult of a task. Although it would help if this game stops giving me flint chickens. There we go, gunpowder chicken. So we need to combine the gunpowder chicken with a snowball chicken to make the water chicken. Snowball chicken is a lapis blue chicken and a log chicken. Log chicken's done. Can make the blue chicken. Bam. Now we get that going. In hopes of making our snowball chicken. Nope. Nope. That does allow me to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna pour myself some more iced tea. 1 second. Hello, Rianne. How are you doing? Damn it. Is your schedule all good now? All reset? Pretty bad, honestly, but it could be worse. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on? Anything we can help with? There it is, the snowball chicken. Took long enough. So now we take the snowball and the creeper chicken, and that will be able to give us the water chicken, which we can then combine with the lapis blue chicken that we already have one of to make the prismarine chicken. Is it prismarine chicken we needed? No, prismarine crystal chicken. Water chicken, emerald chicken. Because the prismarine crystal chicken, that combines with the ender pearl chicken, that makes the terra steel chicken. That was it. That one's a diamond chicken and another quartz or nether wart chicken, which is glowstone and brown. Nothing can be done really. Too many factors needed to change, and none of them are in your control. Sorry to hear that, Rianne. regardless if there is anything you just want to talk about or vent or anything like that, we're here. Just gonna go blow my nose. Give me one moment. I just got confirmation for a really cool game. Yes. Oh, I look forward to playing that on stream, on one of the late night streams. I'm not sure which one will do it, but it's gonna be fun. I just got confirmation that that I got given a copy of it. Nice. Oh, I look forward to that. What game is it? I'll let you know when we play it. But it's I'll say this: it's a survival game. Kind of has a Minecrafty idea to it. But it's different. You'll see. Hello. Is it Notting? How you doing? Thank you very much for that follow. Oh, it's Nottingham, lad. I got it. I got it. For some reason, I was separating Nottingham and lad. Nottingham, lad. Got it. Yeah, thank you, Rianne. Yeah. It took me a bit to register. Well, how you doing, Nottingham, lad? Thank you again very much for that follow. Hello, Canooble. How are you? But it's just one more lie. Don't give a damn about me. My eyes have dried. Good, glad to hear it. I'm doing pretty good. Just was talking about getting confirmation for a new game to play on one of the late night streams. I was really wanting to get it. Now I got it. So, we'll be able to play that on stream. Yes! Water chicken. And we're currently just working our way toward our way towards the Terra Steel chicken. I'm sorry, Nottingham lad, we do not have song lists. Especially ones that have the N-word in it. Goodbye. And to think I put actual effort into pronouncing your name. Poof, get out of here. I put more effort into pronouncing your name than you put effort into trolling. That's how sad that was. Not Robin Hood, more the sheriff, yeah. Oh, we're on day 142. I didn't realize that. Pretty sure we're further than that, and there's just been like day resets from some of the chance cubes. I'm not sure though. One second. Alright, sorry about that. My lips were all dried and stuff from the allergies, so it just had like dried parts of my lip on there. Just had to kind of get rid of it. It's disgusting, I know, but yeah. My lips were shedding. So after this, how many more breeds do we have to do, I wonder? I have to go grab one of those diamond chickens, which we'll do real quick right now. Where is my diamond cock? There he is. Hello, diamond cock. Now, this makes emeralds. Is Terra Steel a higher EMC value? I believe it is. No, it's not. Oh, interesting. You just get more from it with the farm. So this would be better if we were using mystical agriculture, but we are not. Interesting. Sit there this whole time. Grab those HDPE pellets. "64 HDPE sheets. Nice. That is everything to make the tablet except for the pixie dust. Wow, the water in the emerald chicken breeding takes forever. Holy shit. Damn it. Okay, I need more emerald chickens. What the fuck? What? Didn't know I could place you back down. Huh. Interesting. What would be really cool is if you place them down, you place them and they first start out as this 2D cutout of a chicken, and they slowly, like, push themselves back out into being regular chickens. It'd take a lot more effort than they're worth, though. What's that sound? Is that my computer? It doesn't sound good. I don't think it's picking up on the mic, though, so it should be fine. The computer may be dying, but it's not picking up on the mic, so we're alright. Stop giving me these chickens. Just give me the prismarine crystal chicken. And prismarine chicken. Damn it. And prismarine chicken. Fuck's sake, game. How many more of these chickens are you gonna make me make before I make a prismarine chicken? Am I even doing the right breeding? Did these two not breed together? Was it a different one? Did I mistake it? Am I dumb? Emerald chicken, water chicken, prismarine crystal chicken. Okay, it should work. So do your thing. Just fuck already. Do it the right way. When you're using a wand on the roost, they should have a cloud of feathers and a lot of squawking. Well, we could do what we did yesterday, where we played Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On at 2 times speed. There we go. Prismarine Crystal Chicken is achieved. And now we have one of the 2 chickens to make our our Terra Steel chicken. Now we just have to make the Ender Pearl chicken, which requires a Nether Wart chicken and a Diamond chicken, which we already have half of that. Nether Wart chicken is just glowstone and brown, and we have both of those already. So glowstone chicken, cocoa brown chicken. Let's get this going. This appears to be a bit faster than the previous breeding one, however, my mind may be deceiving me. Oh no, actually, it's much slower, now that I'm looking at it. I don't like this already. I don't like where this is going. This is all to avoid going too deep into Botania, by the way. Which is kind of fair. I mean, every time I've played packs like this, I have gone pretty damn deep into Botania. It's kind of nice to take an alternate route to it. Or should I say, an alternate roost to it. I'm sorry. What about the Gaia Silent? They do... Gaia... Do you mean... Gaia Metal? Gaia? That's gay A. Yeah, that metal. Okay. They do Terra Steel Metal, which is the stuff that you'd need for Gaia Metal and stuff like that. Yeah, Terra Steel stuff. I'd actually be interested if they make anything to make Pixie Dust. No, okay, they don't. More worried about the going in too deep thing. Yeah, you know, I guess it would be better that I go too deep into Botania than I go too deep into chickens, but, well, we're already here, so... Giggity. Didn't hear the joke, but the badoons you did just said it all. I said I'm glad I'm going on a different route, and then I replaced that with, or should I say, roost, because the mod is roost. Kind of sounds like root. Kiddo has decided on a career change. She does not want to be a ferret anymore. She's decided to go a little more upmarket. What has she decided on? I mean, a ferret was pretty high up there, so... A vampire. From ferret to vampire. I'm curious to know how that business escalation works. But, sounds interesting. Is she wanting to be a ferret vampire? A blood-sucking ferret? did say they were a pain in the neck, but Mom trumped you by saying saying to Kiddo that they do suck. Yeah, they suck a lot. And not in the good way. Has Kiddo watched Hotel Transylvania? That might be the reasoning for wanting to be a vampire. Another glowstone chicken. Well, at least that allows me to speed up this process. A cartoon called Count Duckula. Took ages to convince her that there is an O in count. Are you sure it's not just Cunt Duckula? Sounds like an asshole duck. Hey, we got it! Nether wart chicken. So now we combine the nether wart chicken with a diamond chicken, we get our ender pearl chicken, and then that is one away from our terra steel chicken. Do you think she's been watching a few too many Buffy episodes, methinks? See, I like how I went to Hotel Transylvania, the kid-friendly vampire movie, and I'm like, oh no, Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Got it. My bad. Please work the first time. I'd be so happy if you did. Damn it. Well, you can always hope. Do I have another diamond chicken sitting in the storage? I do. Fuzzball with another 200 biddies. Or sorry, with the 200 biddies. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Let's get those chance cubes open for you right away. My voice is dying. So, curious question to anyone who's planning to hang out on tonight's stream. Would you like to see more House Flipper, or would you prefer we do something different? I assume this is going to be a diamond block, but I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. Oh, and this is the broken path to succeed. Get nothing from this? What did it even do? May have made it rain or something like that. Let's open up another one. Not fair. There we go, an enchantment table. Well, thank you very much, Fuzzball. I've found your chance cubes to be quite enchanting, if I do say so myself. kid who just went, no. Or insert Darth Vader, no. She calls Darth Vader Daft Data. Yeah, it sounds pretty accurate. It's close enough. Enderpearl chicken! We did it! One away! We got one more to go. Oh, but I can already see this is going to be a horrible, horrible process with how slow the progress is going. Come on, Terra Steel chicken. Just around the corner. Wonder if we get Terra Steel from anything else. Probably should have checked this earlier. No, okay, I don't. Doesn't like Luke Skywalker though. Apparently, according to her, he is a wuss. I mean, doesn't he just not like sand because it's coarse and it gets everywhere? I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know enough about them. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me for not watching the movies. Favorite character is the assassin droid from Rogue One. Assassin droid from Rogue One, apparently. She says it is cute and cuddly. Assassin droid from Rogue One. Don't know it. The K2SO? The one with like really long legs? Huh. I wouldn't go with cuddly. Cute could work. It's got kind of a cute, not knowing what's going on kind of face. I wonder if I can do this, and then by the end of it, remove one of them. I don't know if this actually increases the speed of which it's making them or not, but I've been led to believe it does, so we're going with it. Just so I'm not ruining all my time if I remove one. Yeah, okay, it still stays there. Unfortunately, it didn't look like that was increasing the speed at all. So we just kind of gotta wait here. So, how's everybody doing today? What you playing for the weekend looking like? Small talk, small talk. How's about that weather? You know, that worldwide weather. Got a wedding to go to Saturday. Oh, very nice. Then have a week's vacation from work. Awesome. Is the wedding in a special location? Is it in a church? Is it in like a unique location? I mean, my cousins just got married, I'd say 3 or 4 months ago. Registry office? Interesting. My cousins got married not too long ago, and they did it in an old, it was kind of like an old bar, and I think there's music that goes on in there regularly as well, but they had set it up really nice for the wedding. It had like multiple floors to it. The walls were all brick. Exposed piping and stuff like that in the ceilings. Like very industrial, but it looked really nice. The actual do is in the local manor house. Ah, okay. Makes more sense. So many fucking ender pearl chickens. Got an ender sack. Ooh, very nice. I don't want to know how you stole an enderman sack, but well done. Nephew is tying the knot. He was pretty stoked when you agreed to be his best man. He looked so nervous when he asked. Oh. Now, do you have a speech planned, and does this speech consist of 1,000,000 puns? Killed 2 evolved endermen. Ooh, so it's an evolved ender sack. The evolved endermen, for some reason, really aren't that difficult, because they don't know how to pull the block out from above you, which would make sense considering they were called evolved endermen. But it's a good way to get some early on ender pearls for sure. Got 2 speeches written down. Wifey is looking for a slightly more PC/family friendly version of your speeches. Sounds like a good idea, considering there probably are going to be some children there. But then you can do like the after party or like an extra event sometime later where there are no kiddos around and you read the other one. Hello, Yasu. How you doing, man? Doing well. Got a tea and a payday bar for lunch. Sounds a little bit small for a lunch. You sent your nephew to your wife's friend as her wedding was similar to his, and he is not too sure what to do. Kind of in that early on stage of what the fuck. Not too sure about what. Not too sure if that's if that's a good enough lunch. Oh, you're talking about that. Never mind. For some reason, I completely blank on certain messages. Yeah, one of Fuzzball's, his nephew is getting married this weekend. So, coming October, things are going to get really freaking weird. Because we've got TwitchCon coming up middle to end of October. Right after TwitchCon, when we get back, freaking Fallout 76 beta comes out. And then Halloween is the day after that. So, some crazy shit is gonna go down in the month of October. Should we do some more scary games at the late night stream? Would that be a good idea? Also not sure about your wedding. Your fiance is doing most of the planning. You're offering ideas where you can. Sounds like the best way to do it. I asked wifey if nephew's dad will be going. Her reply was a very terse nope. You knew not to push that button. Oh, that's not good. Doing some fancy stuff with having audio and video playing on your laptop and typing on phone. Wait, what, Joaquin? Some fancy stuff with having audio and video play on your laptop and typing on phone. Huh. Oh, so you're doing the audio and video on your laptop and you have a mobile for the chat kind of thing. You need to pre-order it? You do. They just announced when they're coming out. For Xbox, it's coming out on the 26th, I think they said. And then for everyone else, it comes out on the 30th, which honestly is okay for me because Xbox can have their days. TwitchCon is happening at that point. I won't be able to do shit anyways. I won't be able to play it from the 26th to the 30th anyways. It would have just made me more anxious to play it. So beta comes out on the 30th, and then the actual release is November 14th. It's gonna be pretty cool. Laptop keyboard is basically dead. Ooh, okay. Generally understand it with a few years of experience. Generally understands it with a few years of experience. I'm confused. Classic, $59.99 price. I don't know. I got the special edition one with the helmet because Walmart had them. And funny story about that. My original price for buying that version of the pre-ordered one was $199, and I'm like, it's a little pricey, but the helmet that comes with it and all the stuff that comes with it it's only ever going to be made that one time. So I'd rather get it now than have to try and find it later and pay like a crazy amount for it. If it doesn't look good, I'll just sell it to someone else for like twice the price that I bought the freaking game for in the first place. Because it's one of a kind, or it's not one of a kind, but it's one of a very small batch. So I bought it. Then I get a message like a couple months later from Walmart saying, "We've reduced the price of your pre-order in order to compete better with other sellers." And I'm like, the item sold out in 14 hours, and you're lowering the price on something that is nowhere on the market. Cool, I'll take 90 bucks back. And I contacted them like 5 times just to make sure that the product I'm getting is the actual Power Armor edition of Fallout 76, and it is. It's 100% confirmed by 3 different people that it is going to be that. So, just got 90 bucks back for nothing. Thanks, Walmart. I was originally planning to buy it on Amazon, but it sold out on Amazon, so I just quickly rushed over to Walmart and bought it there. I'm glad I made that choice. The zero effort discounts, exactly, the best kind of discounts. The best kind of discounts, the ones you don't have to work for. Is it digital or physical? Well, I have access to the digital beta, and I would assume they're going to be giving me a digital copy because it's for PC. Yeah, I doubt that any computers nowadays really have a disk drive, and even if they did, it wouldn't matter. So yeah, it's definitely digital. On the console ones, though, I'm not so sure. Let me see what it says it has in it. What am I doing with the time fuckery wand? I am speeding up the breeding process between the Ender Pearl chicken and the Prismarine chicken to try and make Terra Steel chickens. So this came with a full-scale wearable T-51 Power Armor helmet with West Tech canvas carrying bag. It comes with a glow-in-the-dark world terrain map. 24 collectible Fallout figurines, which are basically like little army men kind of thing. The Tricentennial Steelbook, exclusive to the Power Armor Edition. This decorated metal case is the ultimate collectible celebrating America's 300 years of freedom. Yeah, so it's a metal case for the game that doesn't actually exist in the case. Seems worth considering if you try and look up the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition right now and you want to buy it. It's like $300 to $400. I'd say it's pretty worth it. It's kind of like anyone who bought the PS4 version of the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man Special Edition PlayStation. Anyone who bought that and wants to resell it could easily resell it for double the price they bought it for. Oh, you're talking about Minecraft. Oh, my apologies. Yes, it is definitely worth it. Because this makes our Terra Steel chicken, which produces infinite Terra Steel, so we don't have to go down the Botania route. Just takes a long time is all. Here, the best place to find a Spider-Man PS4 is on the web. Fuck's sake. Yes, you are correct, Fuzzball. This is a pretty good pun. But that red console looks so nice. It's too bad it's like $600 if you want to buy it now. Wish you could get away with buying collector's edition stuff with physical accessories. The only reason I warrant buying it is because I have this. If I didn't have a place where I could actually display it on my stream, thus technically counting it as a business expense, but we're not going to talk about that. It sits in the background. It has direct visibility on both my stream and for myself. And even if it's a crap item, I didn't like it, or I didn't like the game, I can just sell it. I'm not too far away from a, what's it called? Mailbox, or like a shipping center, so I could just bring it over there if I wanted. Watching a lot of fact fiends on YouTube, generally movie or celebrity related clickbait that is actually true. What do you mean, celebrity related clickbait that is actually true? Like, did you know Will Smith has 6 toes or something like that? Which is not true. I'm just making it up. But something like that? We did it! Terra Steel Chicken! Yay! It is done! You can count how many times you forgot your Steam password? I can't. That number is too large to count. Ooh, his progress is slow because he's only at 1. Let's do this. Do this. Breed up another one. Oh, sorry, you can't count how many times you forgot your Steam password. Yes, that makes sense. You changed it last night and you already forgot. I've done it as well. I've done that many times. That's why I've got two-factor authentication, and I just use, like I use a more, something that I can check back on if I really need to. Whereas like, what was my password again? Oh, that's what it was. Like, I've got it written down somewhere, but even if someone had it, they still couldn't access it, because two-factor. I try and put two-factor on most of my stuff nowadays. Ever since Twitch was like, you should have two-factor authentication if you want to be an affiliate. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Sometimes more related to their action, like Elvis flew across the country to get an 8,000 calorie sandwich. And they tell the story with basically no script, so it feels not robotic and more alive. Well, that's nice. It's nice to see those well-constructed pieces of story. If you're looking for non-scripted entertainment, Rooster Teeth does a really good Rooster Teeth podcast, where they just shoot the shit, talk about some interesting stuff. You tried it before, it also didn't work. Well, damn it, I'm out of ideas now. I really hope this is actually giving me a Terra Steel chicken. Because if this gives me an Ender Pearl chicken, I'm going to be pretty pissed. Can I do this? That doesn't change it at all. Oh, damn it! Fuck. I ruined it. How do I make more of one? Why can't I just make more of one? The person talking is drinking while telling the story half the time. Yep, that's also a Rooster Teeth podcast. Everyone's drinking pretty much all the time. More specifically, Off Topic does that quite a bit. I've been following Rooster Teeth for a while, so their content tends to be really entertaining to me. How much of this do we have? 3 ingots. So we're at least moving. At least producing. There should be an extra roost item that isn't the breeder, it's just the duplicator. Actually, now that I'm speaking of a duplicator, what about a spawner? What if I just make a mob duplicator? Yeah, done. Safari net. Isn't that called a safari net? Mob imprisonment. That's it. I wish there was something that duplicated mobs. Oh, you mean like the thing that duplicates mobs? Oh. Cameraman pitches into the story with a comment or a genuine reaction. That's cool. Entity blacklisted in the mob duplicator. Oh, come on. Come on. Gonna do that to me? Come on. Come on. Well, that sucks. This has an EMC value. Could I make multiple of it?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
I didn't ask you. Well, kind of. I could kind of make more of them. Unfortunately, they're just empty. Well, shit. Guess we'll make these again. Or you know what? Better yet, make these.
If we could name and understand all of the various aspects of sound, how would it be useful? Listen to the sound.
Right now, the most memorable story is how KFC sued the man they contracted to be the face of the company for not liking how they downgraded his fried chicken. Oh, interesting. Did you hear the story about how McDonald's worked as well? I think there was a Netflix series around it, or a Netflix movie around it. Can't remember what the name of the movie was. Never forget when wifey wanted to know what the password was to an account a while back. You said, dunno. After a few times asking me, she started getting a bit annoyed, telling you it's written down in the book. You told her it's dunno. For fuck's sake, Fuzzball. Don't know if she'd add two-factor authentication on your Steam. If your phone breaks, you can't get back into your account. You can get a, like a special backup code, as well as you can get it sent to your email. Wait, does he make Terra Steel, or... He does make Terra Steel ingots, and I only really need one. I might just put him in the breeder and make him pop one out first. If this doesn't work, we'll make him pop one out. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Wait a stupid me second. Give me one of these. No, I don't want this. Must be a heck of a strain pushing out metal bars. Magic metal bars at that. So, chicken, you sit there. I'm gonna get a net for you. Oh, I have the net. So I put the net on you, and I tell you, pop out a chicken. There. Ta-da! Terra Steel chicken egg. He's not popping any of what I want, so we'll put him back into this mode. Pop him in there. Another story you laugh your ass off. 1990s McDonald's didn't know what the internet was. I mean, in 1990s, I guess that's not too surprising. Not sure. I mean, you could be out of the loop for a while, especially if you're focused on a different project. It's a good thing I accidentally found out that those chickens can go from the roost form back into regular chicken form. Because I had no idea. No idea at all. Until I accidentally did it. I wonder which one of these is going to be faster. Man called McDonald's to remember... A man called McDonald's to remind that the domain mcdonalds.com is available, and the person answered, "What is a domain?" Well, again, they may not be familiar. They may not, that may not be their focus. I mean, you could probably ask my mom what's a domain and she wouldn't know. Your friend told his wife he was going to take her to a Scottish restaurant for Valentine's Day. He got her dolled up, then took her to McDonald's. Apparently there was no sexy time in his house that night, week, or month. Friend told his wife he was going to take her to a Scottish restaurant. Oh, did McDonald's originally come out of Scotland? Was that its origination? Or is that a parody on the McDonald's? Scottish name. Got it. After explaining what the internet is, they answered that the internet will probably not be a thing. A lot of people said that, surprisingly. A lot of people were quite confident that the internet was not going to take off, that it was not going to be a thing. Pretty sure people said the same thing about mobile phones. But now just about everyone. Ta-da! Bill Gates said the internet would not take off, you think? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. The internet is a small box with a red blinking light on top. No, that's HAL. Except that's a red blinking light on the front, not on top. I'm sure it was a different thing. I was just messing with you. In Minecraft, Kiddo walks by the horses and says, "Hey there, future lunch." But they don't make horse meat. All other animals do, but horses don't for some reason. They just make leather. I didn't know horses were entirely comprised of leather. It's like a mana divider or something like that. Splitter, that's it. Oh, I should make another mana pool then if this is my plan. If only I had enough living rock. If you want to post the video in videos in the Discord, Joaquin, you're welcome to do so. I wouldn't be able to check it out right now. Oh, I didn't mean to piss you off. Oh, well, he's gone now. Oh, I don't have enough living wood. I'm gonna need some more wood. Are you still mad at me? Oh, that's what makes them evolved. Evolved Enderman can go through water without teleporting. We finally realize what makes them evolved. Way too fucking late for it to be considered evolved. Cows and horses are the same to her. I mean, they do both drop leather, so that's fair. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Two of these mana pools plus a mana splitter. Then we use the living wood. We need 3 pieces of glowstone dust. Mom asked her why there was a mule down a hole. Kiddo said, Dad said that it's an asshole. Just rolled her eyes. Got a mule called Deadass. Perfect. I think we had a mule called Deadass in one of our servers a while back. Whoops. Open gateway core, this, and that. Oh, whoops. These are some very bright mana pylons. To summarize, the person also called Burger King to notify them of McDonald's situation. They had no idea about the internet. The person bought the domain of with the names of both companies, and if they want them back, contact him at ronaldmcdonald.com. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a few situations like that where people hold good domains hostage. That's why you can buy some domains for like nothing. They're dirt cheap, and other ones can be like $50,000. Like a website like me.com would probably be really fucking expensive because it's such a simple thing to tell people. So someone bought it really early on and was like, I'm gonna hold on to this domain, and they just sit on it, not doing anything with it. But if anyone wants it, you're gonna have to pay them a lump sum of money that is like crazy. I wonder if this is enough. I still need the one to the forest, so it's going to take a while. It's a privacy error. It's not a protected site. Apple.com. Yeah, see, that would be a very expensive domain for sure. Oh, damn it. Do-do-do. Oh, me.com is apple.com. It redirects. I mean, they probably have it because they can pay whatever they want for it. I mean, it doesn't harm them. $50,000? Oh yeah, that's like 2 seconds salary. So we got the pixie dust we needed, and that completes the transmutation table. Ta-da! Transmutation table is complete. We can go claim our reward for it, and we get an ultimate furnace, which, I mean, is technically a pretty cool reward, but we've already got one, so it doesn't help that much. I'm just gonna plop the transmutation table down here, start throwing some things into it so we can learn about them. Buckets. Torches don't have an EMC value? Oh, damn. But now I can just take all of this out, including some of this. $735,532,279 EMC currently sitting in our transmutation table, ready to be used. So that is fantastic. 50K is only 50 newest phones. What do you mean, Stan? Never decided on your sub sound. You wanted something wee, but nothing like over the top. Well, when you figure it out, post it in the exclamation point sub sounds. You're good to go. Most expensive phone of Apple is 1.2. Oh, you're talking about their Apple, the phone prices. Yeah, see, it's like nothing to them. So that is going to be it. I think we're going to pause here, because if I go any further, we could pretty much beat the game, maybe even by the end of the day with the amount of stuff that we have left over. This might take a while doing the solar array stuff. Any good free games? Arguably Fortnite. I wouldn't personally say it.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Fortnite is one of them that people tend to say. Hello, Phoenix. How you doing? It's good to see you, man.
Making pancakes.
Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancake. Holy shit, Phoenix coming in with that Twitch Prime subbage. Thank you very much, man. I will get your chance cube open in just a moment. You're good? I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing fantastic. Working on some more of this StoneBlock stuff. We're honestly right at the end. We're very, very close to the end of it. Well, now that exists. Next one. Selecting random potion effect. Ow. 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 It's a good thing I have 20 hearts. Doesn't hurt nearly as bad. We have an ocelot and some bones. Oh wait, does that... Oh, damn it. I was hoping that the spawn ocelot had an EMC value. We would have made millions of it. Ow! Freaking swing me. 20 seconds to answer. How many sides? 20! Yes! We got a diamond helmet! You can't kill me today! Even if I got it wrong, surprisingly, it wouldn't kill me. I've got the focus sash. I should take that off when I'm opening chance cubes. Kind of cheats the system. But thank you very much, Phoenix, for clicking that button. I don't know. I don't think it did before. I've had certain situations where it protects me from death before. I like buttons. Buttons are fantastic. They're good buttons. You can click that button on the 3rd of October. The 3rd of October. I love that day. Oh yeah, this is what we've got to do. We got to go down the whole infinity route. So actually, we can't finish it today, but even if we could, I wasn't going to. We're gonna have to do some pretty major stuff for this transmutation stuff with our energy condensers. And tomorrow, we'll get the energy condenser Mark II. We will get our automated transmutation systems for making more of the resources needed to make the infinity catalysts. And just a quick check. Is there anything in Avaricia that has an EMC value? Yes, infinity catalysts do actually have an EMC value. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed to see. And this isn't that expensive. Does require meatloaf, but doesn't look too bad. This isn't bad either. Do all of these have an EMC value? Meatloaf doesn't. The essences don't. Beef jerky doesn't. Ooh, actually a lot of these don't. That's alright. Do I want to see some hearts? Sure. And while you are looking for some hearts... Oh, whoops, I just minimized all my screens. I am going to find somebody that we can head on over and show our love for. By the way, I'd just like to point out to anyone that doesn't already know, Phoenix is another fantastic streamer you should be heading on over to and giving him a follow. There we go. Make sure if you haven't touched his follow button already, you give it a good touching. As well as, of course, Domo. Most of you already know Domo, but if you do not, you should definitely go give her a follow as well. Oh, the hearts! Oh, them hearts. Absolutely, man. How about you, Stan? Do you stream? I don't think you do. Let me look up BS07. Oh, it's weird trying to look for BS07 now, the way that you have to do it, because communities don't exist anymore. Hopefully they find a cleaner way of doing this. hard to see who's playing Minecraft. Are you playing Minecraft? I can't tell. Is that a Minecraft? That's not a Minecraft. Damn it. That's a Minecraft, and that's someone we haven't raided in a while. Definitely head on over to him. Alright, we are going to go over and raid Mr. Sway Jedi. So there is the link to head on over to. Head on over with a hashtag. I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding hashtag. There we go. Hashtag JakeO raid O with a couple of those raid rockets. And if you're a sub, make sure to throw those sub emotes in there as well. Just like so. Thank you again, everybody, so much for hanging out. I do hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll be back tonight with, I think we're going to do some more house flipper, because we've got a few more houses to make. We've got a few more people to sell those houses to. And, of course, we've got our lovely new house to live in. I'll see y'all tonight. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.